Alright, good morning everyone. I hope you've all been enjoying the marathon so far. I'm just gonna go ahead and start the run right away because we're a bit behind. Can't blame Demo on that. So... Alright, this is Best Ending Glitchless for Harvest Moon SNES. Basically there's 20 endings in the game, and we can get, I believe, 16 of them in one file using glitches. And the one we're focusing on today... Oh, I forgot to name my dog something cool. Or not my dog, me. The one we're focusing on today is kind of like unofficially known as the best ending, and it requires getting all 10 power berries, having 10,000 G, being married, having 2 kids, having 1 cow, 1 chicken, and I think that's it. Unless I didn't mention hugging our dog 100 times. And yeah, the catch today is that we're not using any glitches. The main glitch we would use in a best ending run is the, power berry dupe. And that saves like, I don't know, 40 minutes. Thank you guys for the good luck. And yeah, this first day here, we're gonna be running around town and meeting everyone. Well, not everyone, only the important people. That's a good point, Sam. I am gonna be using the affection spam and the happiness spam, because I'm a cheater. That definitely falls on the, like, glitch versus exploit argument, and for the sake of today, I'm gonna consider those exploits instead of glitches. Yo, what's up, Heinz? How's it going? Okay, day 2, we're immediately gonna get a dog from Ellen, who's... He's gonna get hugged, and then he's gonna get ignored. Friend situation, many such cases, exactly. Something fell behind me. I think it was a box. I'm not gonna lie, if you guys see like the divider behind me, behind that is like a stack of boxes I've been waiting to throw away. Like I strategically cleaned the area you can see, and everything outside of that is a mess. Okay, sorry, I had to count there. That is hugging the dog 100 times, which, for whatever reason, we have to do, even though it's never, like, specifically mentioned anywhere in the game that that's even a thing you can do. Okay, so I'm gonna fish, because we need money. We need about 2,000 G, and then we're gonna plant some potatoes. Sorry, no, we need 7,200. Maybe? I don't know, I'm trying to remember. So I'm gonna come in here to clear the fisherman's text. Normally the first time you talk to him, you would not be able to fish, but you can actually just ignore him. As long as you refresh the screen at least one time. Hey Xnad, thank you for the good luck. All good, all good. I couldn't even take off work yesterday, so I like barely made this marathon myself. Yeah, SNES fishing. Technically, this is not luck. The item you get when you reel it in is based on the frame of the animation that you hit Y, so technically, every time I get a bite, I could get a fish. But it is difficult as well. It's like a 2-frame window at 60 FPS. So definitely not impossible, but I literally have not played this game in, I don't think, a year. I just randomly pulled it out for the marathon. There we go. And yeah, I have to do some math here. I need 10 bags of potatoes, which is gonna be 2000 G, and we start with 300, so I only need 6 fish, I guess. But I also need power berries, so I'm gonna go for one right here. Every time you break this statue... Alright, we got it. I want to say there's like a 10% chance, but I'm not entirely sure on the odds. Yeah, I was grinding it at some point, I don't remember exactly when. I think I did a max Ranchmaster attempt in like early 2025, or like late 2024. Also, I am playing on emulator today. I cannot be bothered to like set up my console. I think you can kind of see it. It's that yellow blob in the corner of the camera. Because my console is like... I forget exactly what causes it, if it's like sun damage or smoking. But I bought a cheap console online for like 50 bucks, so it's all yellow. Also, sorry if I keep coughing into the microphone today. I've got a bit of a head cold. Okay, that is not the frame I was looking for, but I'll take it. Morning, Rena. Thank you for the good luck. Okay, that's 2 fish, and then I'm gonna start tilling today. 2 power berries can come out of the farm, so we have to look out for that. You can technically till the same tile, like, over and over again to get one. But I'm not gonna do that, because I need to plant potatoes anyway. Okay, so this is about to be 4 plots out of 10. Stop getting sick all the time. I'll try, Rena. I was actually just out of town for a couple days, so I think that's why I'm sick. I was in New York, which is, like, obviously full of people. I'm not used to the New Yorker bacteria. Okay, so I should have 1200 G today. So 2 more fish. No, 3. Technically, if you get lucky enough with tilling, I could only do 2 more fish. But it all depends on how many money bags you get. I want to say the coins are 10G and the money bags are 50. But the money bags might only be 20, I'm not sure. Plague Central, exactly, Tantail. Never got a chance to play the NES Harvest Moon. Looks just as good. Yeah, it's a really good game. I'm kind of nostalgia blind because this was my first. But I think it holds up. The one thing I will say is if you don't have any like direction in the game, you should definitely look up like the Ranch Master requirements beforehand. Because this is one of those games where you kind of have to know like everything you can do before you do it. Otherwise you can get kind of lost. Oh, I missed a comment here. Approves of the bedhead, thank you. Yeah, I literally just woke up and my hair was a mess, so I brushed it out. So it's all messed up today. But hey, I feel like that's kind of the Harvest Moon... What's the word I'm looking for? If you're gonna run Harvest Moon, doing it with a bedhead is like the best way to do it. Like, I probably would not have caught that fish if I had, like, not bedhead today. Don't think you're supposed to brush it. Yeah, you're not, Rena. It definitely, like, makes it freak out. Like, if I do anything other than, like, wash it the night before and then completely ignore it for the night, it looks crazy. And last night, I just went to bed without washing it. No stream had you nervous? I feel that, Sam. Yeah, I was planning on starting the, countdown and timer stuff, like, 30 minutes beforehand, like usual. And I just did not have the time. I woke up too late. Okay, that is Power Berry number 2 out of 10. How much money do I have? That should be like 1860. So I'll do one more fish today, finish tilling. If today's not the weekend... Okay, tomorrow's gonna be the weekend, so I can't plant potatoes. But that's alright. Okay, so I do need one more fish for a power berry, and then after that we're done fishing. Wait a minute, no I'm not. I need, 2,000 more G for the snowseed flower. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Bro, okay. One thing I hate about still having a Twitter account is that it makes me aware of, like, current trends. So I'm, like, painfully aware of the amount of times the number 7 follows the number 6. And it drives me nuts. Like, I feel the need to call it out, because I don't want people to think I'm making a 6-7 joke. Still don't get it. Me neither, Heinz. I have no idea what it means. I just know it's like... people think it's hilarious. I heard a kid saying it one day in Target, and I felt so old. Oh, that's the joke? That it doesn't mean anything? I'm getting some conflicting information here. Rana, what type of sports is it? Okay, and today's Saturday, so... no potatoes, unfortunately. Oh, like a height thing for basketball? That's funny. I heard it came from a song, and it's like the modern version of 304, but I don't know how they came to that conclusion. Like, I don't trust anything. Stupid and not funny at all. No, I agree. For me, it's like... it's so unfunny that it has become funny to me, that people find it funny. So whenever it comes up, I laugh. That was funny, Heinz. Those were the good days. Back when we had good funny numbers to laugh at. Okay, can I get a fish, please? Perfect. So it's too late to sell it, but we can get the power berry. I think we're on number 4? Number 3? Still have the SpongeBob 24 to 25 joke. True. Alright, is today Sunday? I can't remember. It is Sunday, and I'm about 4 fish away. Oh yeah, when does Pisces start again? I know it's like late February to early March or something. Before being followed by the superior star sign of Aries. Yeah, real Aries energy. It's always funny when I meet people that actually take, like, star signs and stuff seriously. And, like, I don't mean that as, like... I don't have a problem with people who have, like, an interest in it and know a lot about it. But it is funny to me when people, like, actually rotate their lives around star signs and stuff. It's like a maybe a 1 in 2,000 spawn for people, at least here in America. So it's like once every 5 years you'll encounter one. You were introduced to 6-7 by a friend saying it to his 10 or 11-year-old daughter who rolled her eyes. See, if it wasn't her parent saying it, it would have been funny. Okay, yeah, it's too late. Okay, assuming tomorrow's not raining, we can go get potato seeds and finally plant them. You like star signs and zodiac? No, yeah, I definitely think it's like a cool concept and stuff. It's interesting to look into. And I can see how people do, like, get really into it, because there's times when I read it, or like I'll read something about it, and it actually fits perfectly. Morning, Kari, how's it going? Need this comfy music so bad, I feel that. Okay, we need 10 of these. So I should have 1,000 G left. You've been up since 4:30? Oh man. Just buy 10 at once, I should sim. Alright, one more. Don't mind the astrology stuff. It's nice and can give some insight here and there. You're an Aquarius. Have some pretty accurate Aquarius energy. One part is very inaccurate. Yeah, for sure. It's definitely, it never lines up 100%, so that's why it's not, like, a huge thing for me. But it is funny when it does line up, like, 80-90%. Okay, slightly miscounted. Astrology used to be legit science. Man, one more? And that should be my last one, I think. Alright, yeah. Hey, what's up, Retro Echo? How's it going? Sorry, let me catch up on chat here. Chinese zodiac is water, nice. I forget what mine is, if it's like earth or something, or fire. And yeah, we do need a couple more fish here. Love the eating animation. Yeah, I love the art style in this game. Like, if they ported this game to PC and literally changed nothing about it, it would sell well. Like, the art style would still hold up today on PC. Sagittarius gets a bad rep for being put in the box of being cheaters way too often. Yeah, I can see that. Do I think the whole Natsume business gets in the way of classic re-releases? It definitely could. It's weird because, like, Nintendo Switch Online has, like, 64 on it, and SNES. So it might be more of, like, a Nintendo thing. But yeah, for an actual, like, game port to, like, a different console, I could see that being an issue. Because, like, I think Back to Nature is only on the PS4 and 5 store, it's not in Japan. I could be wrong on that. There's a quasi-scientific theory that way back, different seasons had different nutrients available, so children who grew up during different seasons exhibited different temperaments because of how development was impacted. That's actually really interesting, like, I could see that being a thing. Okay, that's 1 day of rain. Out of, I believe, 6 that we need. Sorry, I'm trying not to cough. I picked, like, the worst day to get sick. Okay, rain number 2. Also, I need 1 more farm berry, so I can go ahead and get that, like, today maybe. Depending on luck. You guys know why Marvelous don't use this art style for 3D games? Do you mean like making a 2.5D game? Like pixel art but in 3D? Or just like a simple art style? Okay, that's Power Berry number 4 out of 10. That is Rainy Day number 3 out of 6. This run is a lot of counting. You have to count spans, you have to count rain. And what's today? 16th? Oh, I need 1 more fish. I miscounted. Wonder if there's a science behind kids born in different seasons, if they have a better tolerance for the birth season. Yeah, I could see that. Even just like the weather you grew up in when you were a kid. Just because that's like what your body was used to when it was developing. You were born in the winter and hate the cold. Yeah, I was born in the spring, and I definitely prefer like spring and fall temperatures. Oh yeah, autumn is top tier. My tier list would be autumn, winter, spring, and then summer. I'm definitely a summer hater. Just hate early spring when everyone starts wearing short sleeves, but it's still too cold. Yeah, for sure. For me, I'm like jeans and a t-shirt all year, unless it's cold, and then I'll add like a jacket or a hoodie. Okay, 20G, I'm just gonna ship like a berry. I don't need any more fish. Is it because they don't own the rights to the style? That could be. Yeah, I know the rights are kind of like split weirdly between Marvelous and Natsume. Like if the split never happened, we'd be on Cloud 9. Like all the modern games would be called Harvest Moon. There'd be no bad Harvest Moon games to point fingers at. I know they own the name, but don't they also own like the English translations of everything? Because I thought like Natsume and Marvelous worked together to like sync up some of the releases, but Natsume was still the one to like put the English games out. Oh yeah, that drives me nuts, Signs. Like, I try to support Natsume now that they've made, like, better games. Like, Anthos is an actual good game. But they, like, directly lie and make it seem like they made all the old games. And I know they used to do this, where they would, like, delete comments off of their page, calling them out. Like, literally censoring the people for no reason. Alright, but yeah, this is the Flower Festival. The main reason we're here is to buy the Snowseed Flower. That's gonna give us a Power Berry in the wintertime. And then we can also dance with our wife. I don't know who I want to marry. So I'm just gonna dance with Anne here on a whim. It ultimately doesn't really matter. Like, I think I could technically marry anyone. Trying to look through my notes here. Okay, I think my notes do say to marry Anne. But it doesn't really matter. May have had to give permission. Oh yeah, for the games on NSO. Yeah, I'm definitely an Anne fan. I married Anne first when I played this back in, like, whenever I played it. When I was a kid. And then once I got into Mineral Town, that's when I switched over to, like, Ellie. But between Ellie and Ellen, I'm definitely more of an Ellie fan. Like, Ellen is a little too basic for me. So I had to go for, like, SNES Anne and Mineral Town Ellen. Also, I need to get some coffee going here. I think it's time. For anyone who doesn't know, I learned this on a YouTube short. The one good thing I got from YouTube shorts, if you wait an hour in the morning before drinking caffeine, you will have a much better time, like, enjoying the caffeine hit. Because you need to give your body time to, like, filter out all the bad, like, sleep chemicals, whatever you call them. So if you don't wait an hour, they just build up beneath the caffeine, and then whenever the caffeine wears off, you get hit with a crash. Okay, I'm not saving until I get one more day of rain, because if we get a typhoon here, the run's over. Yo, what's up, Atro? How's it going? That's why you don't let it wear off. True. Also, sorry if I'm missing chat. I'm not used to streaming. It has been way too long. More sleeping? Yeah, we're gonna sleep a lot in this run. Could I get one more day of rain, please? I might honestly have to reset. Because I need grass money. I need to buy, 3 bags of grass at some point. Before fall. Because you need 2 plots of grass planted to buy, an animal. So if you want to buy, like, 1 animal, you have to have 2. If you want to buy 2 animals, you have to have 4. And that doesn't... It doesn't affect, Sorry, that doesn't affect animal births. So, like, if you put an egg in the incubator, you can, like, incubate a ton of chickens. But then you would still have to plant enough grass to, like, follow up with it. So if I incubated... Oh, do I really need 1 more day? If I incubated, like, 12 chickens while only having 1 bag of grass planted, I would have to then plant, like, what, 24 to buy a cow? Okay, so that long loading screen was the earthquake. That will allow us to get a golden sickle. Man, I need 1 more day of rain, and I'm not getting it. Japan doesn't care about PC market. Yeah, it's unfortunate. Like, it was what, 2019 or 2020 when Mineral Town came out on PC? And that was like the first marvelous Harvest Moon game we got. Alright, nice. We have successfully counted to 6. So this is gonna give me like 7200 G, and that's gonna give me grass seeds, a chicken, the sprinkler, and corn seeds for year 2. Oh, we lost one. That's fine though, because luckily this is not, Max Ranch Master. In Max Ranch Master, you have to count, like, pretty much perfectly, because you have to be between 496 and 511 of every crop. If you are 1 crop shipped on either side of that, the run's dead. Have you guys heard of Star Sand Island? I have not. Actually, Nico might have sent me that. Is that a farming sim on Steam? Curious what the next remake will be? Same. I'm hoping it's, 64, but I'd be happy with anything. My time at Sandrock with half the personality? Damn. Hold on a minute. Okay, we're good. Just making sure it's not storming tomorrow. Because yeah, typhoons in this game will take out like a quarter of your crops. And there's no way to like split your file. So if you save into one, or like the day before one, that's it. Like the run's basically over. I mean, there's backup strats technically, like for a marathon, but I'd lose quite a bit of time. If it's not 64 next, it'll be another little while. Yeah, I don't know why they don't do these like once a year. I mean, I guess we've gotten, what, like 3 in 6 years? So it's like every other year, basically. But like, take SNES for example. They could remake this game in like 3 months, and the game would sell well. Like, it's literally free money. JRB seems like it might have been quite the undertaking. Yeah, that's true. Anything 3D is gonna be rough, and they really did, like, fully remake that game properly. Like, if they remake 64 and make it 3D, I'd obviously be very happy. But it would be more than fine in, like, the Mineral Town engine. Still angry about MM not being localized. Oh, did it really not come out on the GameCube in Europe? That's crazy. Like, if you're stuck with the Wii version at like 25 FPS, man, that's rough. The Wii version is a myth? True. Because what, you can't even get married in that. Or no, you can't play as a female, I mean. For like literally no reason. Are there any farming sims where you can sleep multiple times in a row? I don't know. But that would be a really good idea. Also, I don't want to plant these in my, corn plot. Oh yeah, there's a ton of games. We might even be at like 50 plus now, because I know we were in the 40s a while back. Like if you count the Story of Seasons games and the Natsume Harvest Moons. I just spilled coffee all over myself. That's alright, it happens. Oh, Sunshine Islands is great. I still want to play Island of Happiness. The only thing I don't like is the controls. Oh yeah, Julia's top tier for sure. Wait a minute. Let's hope they don't remake it. I'd actually love a remake of the Island games. Like, I'm a 64 lover, so obviously I want a 64 remake. But I feel like I don't want to say worse games, but the games that had potential that didn't quite click are definitely, like, worth a remake more than 64. What if we made Ellie, but she's also a babe? Exactly. Okay, what am I doing today? We are buying a chicken and then selling it for a power berry. Reserved can be a babe too. True, Arena. Although I don't think Heinz was talking about her, reserved personality with that statement. Okay, so we're gonna bring this chicken inside here so he doesn't die. Your chickens can actually get eaten by wild dogs in this game. So when I sleep here, that dog barking would have killed my chicken if I had it outside. And today's Saturday, so we're gonna wait a couple more games, or a couple more days. Old games are brutal. Yeah, you will literally go outside to a pile of feathers on the ground. Like, it's ridiculous. You know what? I can show it off, actually. I can just, like, not save tonight. Wants her to have more assets as a diligent worker. Okay, there was actually no dog bark, so I think the chicken would have been fine. Fine again. Hey, this chicken is protected by God. Okay, come on, man. I just want to show this off and then get back on with the run. What the hell? And yeah, the dog barking is based... There we go. Hear that, chicken? Chicken just died. Straight to the gulag. And we come outside. This is a chicken feather. Like, actually brutal. Chicken is eating the dogs. I like that better. That's a better story. The chicken left a feather in the tussle and then went off on an adventure to take out all the wild dogs and save the innocent chickens of the world. So it's actually totally wholesome. Good one, Sam. Okay, so now we're gonna sell the chicken. Imagine how crazy if you speedrun your real life this way. Just to get to the days faster. Okay, yeah, so the hawker's gonna show up. And we're going to exchange for a berry. He calls it a cow, but it's not actually a cow, if you couldn't tell. And then we stood this guy up, which is fine. He's used to it. And yeah, that should be 5, I believe, out of 10. No, 4. 2 farm... Oh no, it takes time to update. I've done that before where I forgot to like clear the screen, and I thought I was missing one. Okay, today's the 5th. Should we name the chicken cow? We should. That's a good staple name. for any chickens we get in the series. Alright, we're waiting until the 12th. Doesn't this game never end? It does end after, fall of year 3. Or on fall first of year 3. But on emulator, you could cheat and play forever. Sorry, I'm trying not to cough into the microphone, so... if I ever stop talking, that's why. I don't want to, like, cough, but I can't lean away from the microphone and, like, use my shoulder without taking my hands off the game. Okay, tomorrow is the, Harvest Festival. We could put a fish in, but I'm done fishing, so I'm gonna use the full moon berry. Can you speedrun 64 or Back to Nature? I can. I used to run... I pretty much only run 64, like 80% of the time. But I have ran Back to Nature in the past. And sometime in the future, I want to rerun, or I want to run, 98% again. Because there's been like a ton of glitches found since my last run. Desert barely knows anything about 64, true. I'm a fake fan, I'm like a hobbyist runner. I rely heavily on like notes and external tools. I feel modern farming dating games are cramming in so much content that it ruins the fun of what the farming game is. Oh, I agree 100%. Like, to me, this game and 64 have, like, the perfect balance. Maybe 64 more so than this game. But when you have a game with, like, a ton of content, like DS, for example, I'll play it once, but I can't play it, like, over and over again. Just because, like, to get all the content in the game is, like, hundreds of hours of gameplay. But to do all the content in, like, this game is maybe 30, if you're not speedrunning it. So, like, you could play through this game in, like, a weekend if you wanted to. And, like, when I was a kid, I loved, like, games that were full of content that I could put, like, 200 hours into and it never gets old. I did not mean to buy that. That's alright. It's only 200G. But now that I have, like, a job and a life and stuff, I need something I can play, like, short term. Who did I miss? Who's the angry Vesta-looking peep? This one? I actually don't know her name. I think that's the midwife, though. Hey Amiyaku, thank you for the good luck. Like the smaller but refined scope of older HM games? Yeah, for sure, Heinz. Like, there are upsides to having a lot of content, but I prefer, like, short and sweet, with replay value. What quality of life feature would I want in a remake of this game? This is an odd choice, but definitely... Oh, my bad. Thank you, Sam. I forgot to turn off, streamer mode. Or I forgot to turn it on, rather. Okay, there we go. Yeah, who's posting ruining the marathon here? It's 100% on them. Oh yeah, quality of life. Rucksack is a good one. Diagonal movement as well. It's a weird choice, but being able to hold, like, up left and move up left would be amazing. Walking over plants, another good one. a HUD, having like a clock on screen would be nice. Sam's fault, always. Always blame Sam. Okay, tomorrow is the egg hunt. Technically, even though there's a 50-50 chance of getting the power berry, we could get it next year. It's either a power berry or a turtle figurine. But we actually like really benefit from having the extra stamina. So I think I will reset for it. Egg Hunt, by the way, is my favorite festival in the game, and one of my favorite in the series. Like, even though it's simple, I still just really enjoy it. Okay, green by the church. Blue, left of the church. Heard Rucksacken was summoned. Orange on the bridge. Might have enough time to get that back. Nope. Okay, blue. I think that was left of the church. Egg Hunt and Magical Melody? I think so? I actually can't remember for sure now. Did I say green on the bridge? I can't remember. No, orange on the bridge. So I think green's gonna be this one right here. No, that's empty. Did I not see a green one? No, that's empty. Oh, it was that. Orange on the bridge. And then we should win with that one. I think that's the final color. What remake perspective do you like more, Sasfont or Wonderful Life? I think it depends on the game. Like, on one hand, I like the 2D style, especially for like a 2D game. But at the same time, it's cool to experience the game like in 3D. So I'm not sure. Oh, for this one? It's tough, like on... Okay, we did get the power berry. But yeah, like... On one hand, I would like them to make it in 2D so we get it quicker. But I feel like experiencing the game in 3D would also be really cool. So I'm not sure. Why not both? Why not have like a toggle? Just make 2 games in one, and you can switch between 2D and 3D at any point. We're just typing that out, nice. Would love to play back A Wonderful Life again. Yeah, it was a good remake. I know some people don't like that it was, like, cheerful and colorful compared to the original game. But I think it was good. It fixed my main complaint with the original Wonderful Life, which is that there was not enough content for the entire game. So, like, if you were front-loading it and, like, playing the most you could every day, you'd be done in, like, 2 chapters instead of, you know, like, all 6 of them. The Atelier Marie remake. Oh, it includes the original game as well? That's crazy. Special being janky. Yeah, they kind of fixed it on the PS5 version, but there's still a couple issues with it. They changed a lot of things. Yeah, the name changes are not it. Having, like, Forgotten Valley. Yo, what's up, Demo? How's it going? Thanks again for handling everything yesterday. But yeah, things like Forgotten Valley are, not good. Like, Forget-Me-Not Valley has an actual, like, ring to it. It's a catchy name. Forgotten Valley is, like, completely boring. No problem, anytime. Well, anytime other than yesterday, because my PTO never gets approved. Hold up, I need the axe. I mean, I need the hammer as well, but the axe is obviously more important. So I forget if I mentioned it, but last night we got the, earthquake. The winter earthquake. So now we have a horse, who is obviously going to be named Retro. Forever in our hearts. Original and Wonderful Life had this certain tone to it. Yeah, I do like the tone, because it's more, like, realistic to have a, or for, like, the game to be dark, I guess. MC dies before all the old people. Yeah, I don't know what the main character and Nina did to, deserve to die when nobody else does. Yeah, poor Nina. Such a tragedy. Sorry, I don't know how loud that is when I cough next to the microphone. Not loud? Okay, that's good. I was literally like, I felt kind of sick yesterday, but I was still fine, and then I woke up this morning and I'm just like, not feeling it. Almost sounded like a game sound. Did I grab the right thing even? Okay, yeah, I did. So this rupee-looking thing is the snowseed flower. I have no idea what a snowseed is, but it'll give us a power berry after summoning a fairy. It's tough when they go young like that. Yeah, exactly. A seed for the snow. Thank you, Demo. It's very informative. Do you guys think Square Enix killed off 7 with not doing a great one-to-one remake? I'm not sure. I still haven't even played the remake. I'm waiting on the, final, like, disc of it. Is it like the stun seed? I'll never forget the first time I fell for stun seed. Spelling it backwards. Now that's a good joke. None of that 6-7 nonsense. Yeah, if you spell it backwards, it's, wait, what emote is that? Oh my god, you have a Donkey Kong 64 6-7 emote. Yeah, I accidentally said the number 7 followed by the number 6 earlier when I was counting, which tends to happen on occasion. And yeah, I don't think anyone here understands the joke. Like, I could Google it, but I don't want to. I would rather just never know and see how long I can go without spoiling it. The is nuts. Good one. Heinz also said 6-7. Wow. Typical Zoomer. Okay, that should be all 10. Yep, that's all 10 power berries. Hold up a minute. That's an hour and 5 minutes. My PB for all power berries is like an hour and 10 minutes. That run should be like 35 if I just like... I think I unironically beat my PB for all power berries while doing the wrong category, while doing best ending. I mean, there's no like leaderboard for it. But yeah, technically world record. That's funny. Even wasted time showing off chicken sacrifice? True. On an event while sick also. Yeah, finally making up for all of my previous marathon runs that like never finish. I'll spend like weeks preparing them, and then the day of the event comes and I just don't even finish the run. Like, I think I had a 98% run, get like 70% once, and still go over estimate. I got my coffee. Yeah, I've been drinking it. I have a small can here. This game has like surprisingly little downtime though. Like, you have to be really fast between sleeping. Small can of beer? Did I say beer? I don't even know. I'm not in it today. I'm just here. Like an iced trap guy. I'll drink anything. Usually, like, if I'm drinking coffee for caffeine, I just drink black coffee. Like, I wouldn't say that I like it, but I don't dislike it. Which one is Anne? He's in the spa. See, this is why I'm an Anne fan. Straight to business. The other girls are like, oh, let's meet at the town square. Let's, like, hang out and have a good time. But not Anne. Anne's a real one. But yeah, I drink black coffee most of the time. But I do enjoy, like, specialized drinks and stuff. On occasion. Little espresso pots. Never see them in the US, but they're OP. Yeah, what my dream would be, like, a shot of Turkish coffee in a can. Like a can this size, just a small can with like 300 milligrams of caffeine in it. Would love to drink coffee with vanilla soy milk. It's unhealthy. Yeah, that's the main reason why I drink like black coffee most of the time. If I was drinking like something with a ton of milk in it, or like milk and sugar and caramel and stuff, it's just way too unhealthy. Way too much, like, sugar. So the reason I didn't take my fortune is because it can actually lower your happiness. You know what, I'll show it off, why not? I can spam it more later. Oh, it's too late, alright. No fortune for me. Starting to use gamer subs for your caffeine, except on Friday when you get coffee from a local cafe. Yeah, I've never tried gamer subs. I drink a lot of, like Red Bull, but I've been trying to quit. What do I do today? I can just buy a sprinkler, I guess, to break up the monotony. Oh yeah, so 20 days after getting the horse, it will have, saddlebags that we can ship items out of. What am I doing? Sprinkler. Hey Andy Lulu, thank you for the good luck. Welcome in. Never got into energy drinks, just remember Vault from back in the day. Vault and Surge. I don't know if I ever had one of those. I might be, like, slightly too young. Slightly too zoomer. But yeah, I got into energy drinks in, like, I want to say recently, like 2019. And I kind of regret it. Like, I wish I would have stuck with coffee the whole time. Because I was always big into coffee, and then one day I just, like, didn't have time to make it. So I bought a Monster, and it was all downhill from there. First energy drink you had was Amp? Yeah, these are all words I'm not familiar with. Yeah, coffee's definitely cheap. And it's not even that bad to, like, make it every morning. I'm just lazy. Like, I snooze my alarm until I have to go to work. Oh, and I do need more money, maybe? Hang on, I need, 8, 16, 24... No, I have enough. I have enough money. I think? Yeah, I'm good. I only need, 8 bags of corn. Hates the smell of coffee? Yeah, I'm a huge coffee fan. Drink cold brew too fast? Yeah, there's definitely a, an appeal to having, like, not boiling hot, but hot enough that you don't just, like, chug the whole thing. Just drink, like, a little bit at a time. It's kind of like... I almost compare it to beer, compared to, like, taking shots. Like, the whole point of beer is so you don't drink too fast and get drunk. It's like warm coffee. You hate the taste of coffee beans? You mean like the bean itself? Like all ground up? Because yeah, I could see that being too strong. Although I did have... I forget where this was, but I had like coffee beans wrapped in caramel or something. It was like a candy. And I remember it being good. Actually, I want to Google this right now. Coffee, beans, and caramel. Is this a thing, or am I crazy? Am I making this up? No, I see one here. Yeah, this right here. Those Japanese coffee candies? It might be that, yeah. I might have... I don't remember when I had them. But I remember liking them a lot. Okay, so today is the 30th, I think, of spring. No, it's the 1st. Can we buy in the rain? I think we can. You manage a coffee service for work? Can't escape work even in HM speedruns? Hey, at least you're not a farmer. Okay, we have to count yet again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 'Counting already can't do this run. I feel that. I'm not saying it. Could mail me some? Hell yeah, Rena. That would be great. Man, speaking of Zoomers and Zoomer humor, where is Nico? Nico said he was waking up at 4:30 in the morning, and that he would be here to watch me early, and I do not see him in chat. I also heard that he was talking some smack yesterday. I didn't even consider that demo. I totally forgot. Was he making a reference to that? Was he joking about that last night when he said he would be up at 4:30? Like, was that his original start time? Like, for that one marathon? A tiny nose? Wow, Nico would say that. He said something like... something about me having food on my plate. For whatever reason, Nico is always calling me fat. And I don't know why. Well, I know why. I picked up a video call with him one night. I think he was like... I don't even remember what it was. There was something going on, so he wanted me to video call. And then I picked up the phone like this. So seeing like the low angle of my face one time was enough. And now the only thing he talks about now is how fat I am and how much weight that I've gained. So, in the marathon chat yesterday, when I was not even around to defend myself, he was saying like, I have food on my plate. And then I called him on it. Because, you know, I'm not gonna name names. But I got people looking out for me that let me know what he was saying. Guess what game you finished the other last week? Kitty, I have no idea. I feel like it could be anything from like Final Fantasy to a farming sim. Okay, please tell me I have like one more. Counting is way too hard. And I need my axe again. Bought 8. Yeah, I should need like one more plot, I think. So we plant these, and then come back inside and water. Oh, I cannot see anything. I think we want it right here. Okay, yeah, that's my final one. Okay, we have all 10 power berries, we have hugged our dog, now we're getting money. And I think we're all set up here. I don't think I've missed anything. Finished Fantasy Life. Took 125 hours, nice. And I think today is when I'm gonna spam Anne. We have to get her 42 times. Which, that's a big number. I don't know if I can count that high. I'm gonna have to break out the calculator here. I'm just gonna do it on my phone because I'm not really set up on PC. Alright. Good one, SVL. See, this is the problem. Every time a new thing of, like, Zoomer humor comes out, I don't get it, and I don't find it funny, and then over the course of, like, a year, I'll start to say it ironically, and then find it, like, ironically funny, and then within 2 years, I just find it, like, unironically funny. The unintentional hitchhiker reference? I actually don't get the reference. I don't get the reference. I think I've seen it at some point, I just don't remember anything about it. Don't know about 42. No, it's not ringing any bells. I'm sorry, I'm too uncultured. I was just talking about this with a friend the other day. There's like so many movies and books and stuff I need to reread, or like rewatch and reread. And I just haven't done it. Like the past, I want to say like 5 years, I've hardly watched like any movies, and I don't think I've read a single book. It's just hard to find the time. What have I been doing the past 5-10 years? Just working and, stuff like the randomizer. HMSR takes up, like, pretty much all of my time outside of work. What other glitches would I use in a non-glitchless run? Right now, it would only be the, Power Berry dupe. But there is technically a pretty broken glitch that we could use in the future. Cavan856, the kind of like OG SNES runner, found a glitch where if you pick up a chicken as the guy is coming back to like buy it, you can sell the chicken and have like a broken item in your hands, and that can allow you to do like map editing and stuff. And it's very like unexplored because Cavan disappeared. I don't know, 2022, 2023. We just never heard from them again. But yeah, I could see it being like full arbitrary code execution at some point. It's already been 10 years since I started it. It's actually not too far off. Has he? Yeah, I think he did a run during one of the marathons, like post 2020, like on the HMSR channel. But it's been a while. Haven't seen Yellowstone? No, I haven't. I think the last TV show I watched was, Snowfall? The last, like, modern TV show. Which was, what, 2014 when it started? Something like that. Finally watched The Sopranos, nice. It's so funny rewatching it like now as an adult. Just because like, I watched it way back when I was a kid, so I remembered like enough about it, but most of my experience with it is through like memes and stuff. So then finally rewatching it and then like understanding all of the quotes and stuff. Yo, you've never seen The Sopranos? I definitely recommend it. It's a great show. Alright, 8 more, and then Anne is successfully wooed. Doesn't even jump the shark either, it's consistently good. Yeah, it's crazy because, like, when you watch that show, you would have no idea it came out in, like, the 90s. Because it's, like, very good. Like, it's a great show. As much as people glaze Breaking Bad, I'm still not a huge fan of, like, Season 5. Most shows, from me, fall off after 4 seasons. I don't know what it is, but, like, they either stop in the 4th season, or they just get worse. So for Breaking Bad, it's like, Seasons 1 through 4 are great, and then Season 5 is not amazing. Like, whenever I rewatch it, I skip, like, half the show. It's good it ended when it did. It's good it ended when it did. Yeah, I agree. Like, if they had Season 6 of Breaking Bad, it would have just made the show, like, horrible. I guess horrible's maybe a bit of a stretch, but it would have been worse. It's okay to be wrong sometimes. Bro, I am a Season 5 hater of Breaking Bad. And the funny thing is, I've only watched it in its entirety one time. Like, the first time I watched it. And I never miss, like, any context when talking about the show. Like, there's nothing in Season 5 that I have, like, forgotten or been, like, surprised to hear about. Like, nothing goes on in the season. Tried to watch Better Call Saul. I think I watched, like, 1 season, and then I watched, like, highlights of it on YouTube. Like, don't get me wrong, the shows are good. But I don't think they're as good as people, like, make them out to be. Unlike The Sopranos. I feel like, if anything, The Sopranos is very underrated. I've never watched any of these TV shows. Man, Typhoon. That's why we don't save. Remember sitcoms from the 90s and 2000s? Yeah, I'm very uncultured when it comes to, like, sitcoms and stuff. Also, that event with Anne is the weather vane. It is her heart event, and I want to say it's 50 affection, so very important. Watched That 70s Show with your girl a couple years ago. Hilarious, but talk about jumping the shark. Yeah, I still need to watch all of those, like, that, generation shows. I don't know what to call them, but, like, That 70s Show, and... Isn't there more than that? I don't even know. I think the last sitcom I watched was Fran. Obviously not when it first aired. Yeah, Fran's good for sure. Definitely top tier. Man, I want to rewatch it now. It's been a while. Most Friends and somehow Seinfeld, despite not really watching that one. Yeah, I know Seinfeld. A lot of people love Seinfeld. I am not the biggest Seinfeld fan. Which I know is another hot take, probably like me not liking later Breaking Bad, but... Like, I don't dislike it, I just don't think it's, like, the best sitcom out there. SBL, I don't think we're too far apart. Because, I mean, you're what, like, between Demo and Sam? Around that age? Never deliberately watched Seinfeld. Was on either before or after Friends, don't remember which. Remember a lot of the Mimi episodes. So yeah, you're about Sam's age. That emote demo. What is that? Frog, wow. Wow, making Sam feel young here. Why is the POV like this? Like top down? Have a new Supreme Leader. I'm not sure. I guess they just decided to, do it like this instead of like 2.5D or making it isometrical. Okay, today's the 10th, and no Typhoon tomorrow. It's always really, like, nerve-wracking to save anytime in summer, because if I get, like, one Typhoon too early, like, it's not over, but I'm losing a lot of time. Confused at how the water machine works? Yeah, I have no idea. I think he's supposed to be, like, spinning it, but I don't know, like, what device it's supposed to be. I mean, they call it a sprinkler, but it's kind of weird looking. Oh, I saved again. I did not mean to double save. No Typhoon, please. Awesome. Hey, Bode, thank you for the good luck. He looks like he takes a breath. That's true, he does. His mouth is definitely open. He's sprinkling it, it's getting sprinkled. I wonder if this is like a device they used in Japan, and that's why we don't get it. If they made like handheld sprinklers and they're like, wait a minute, why don't we just put these in the ground so we don't have to walk around? I saved again. Oh, I'm such an idiot. Okay, rain tomorrow. I will take that. I think it's working like you open an umbrella. Yeah, I could see that too. Then you'd have to crouch to manually pump the sprinkler. True. It's a tough life for farmers out there. Okay, not gonna save that time. And I think now I'm gonna wait until the first, harvest day to to be safe. Oof. No, I think that's fine. I think I gave myself some leniency with, Do I reset? Yeah, I didn't save. I was supposed to sell everything on the 13th and then order the house upgrade, and I forgot to do that. There's a sprinkler tool in Guardians of Azuma that's a literal umbrella. Is it like a weapon to attack with? I still have actually not played that game. Wait a minute. Why are these not... So I am fine? I guess the 14th is the first day? And my notes were wrong? Play it? I want to, Rena. It's on my list. It's been on my list for like... What, the year that it's been out? Okay, so shipping through the horse. Very annoying here, because if you are even 1 pixel away, the item will not go in the bin. So that means that if you're running, which typically moves 2 pixels at a time, if you're 1 pixel away from the horse, you will not run 1 pixel, you will just, like, stay there stationary. So you have to let go of B, and then walk into the horse, like, verify. So that's why it looks really slow here. So if you see me, like, snap at all, like right there, when I let go of B, I move forward a bit. If I didn't let go of B, I would be 1 pixel away, and the item would not ship. It's such a dumb way to handle it, and I don't know why. I mean, it's a 30-year-old game, that's why. And before I water, I'm gonna go order the house extension. And then tonight we're gonna chop a ton of stuff. Guardians of Zuma is your personal game of the year for 2025? Nice. Why is my timer frozen? What? Oh, there we go. I hit pause at some point, I guess. Okay, do I have my axe? Yeah, I thought it crashed again. I was like, come on, man. Okay, how much lumber do I have? Live split would never. True. Okay, 42. 48. 54. 60. Almost finished the bag of apples you had yesterday? Oh, you bought yesterday? Yeah, apples are definitely a top tier fruit. I'm personally more of a mango fan myself, but can't go wrong with an apple. I actually found out that I'm not allergic to poison ivy because I've always eaten mango with the skin, and mango skin has like the same compound in it. Like, someone warned me not to. They're like, wait. And I was like, what? Like, it tastes fine. I'm like, no, it has like poison ivy in it. And I was like, really? And that's how I found out. Only a 2-pound bag, you thought it would last you the weekend? Not even 24 hours later and you're done with it? Yeah, some apples are like that. They're just like really good. Not bitter at all. Oh, I think my favorite fruit by far is honeydew. I don't know if it's called something different outside of America, but it's like the green version of a cantaloupe / rock melon. Okay, I think I did 2 loops. So that should be like 180 something total. And this will be like 230 to 240. I should be counting, I just don't feel like it. I'm the first person you've said that about honeydew. Is that like a weird take? Am I the only honeydew lover here right now? It's hard to find good honeydew? That is true. A lot of it's like not sweet. You have to find like the really sweet and juicy ones. Otherwise it's like just kind of hard and watery. Which might be a regional thing. I feel like in the Northeast I've had a lot of good luck with honeydew. You've never met a honeydew lover? That's crazy. I'm like a huge honeydew fan. Okay, Rena likes it. Thank you, Rena. 90%, it's no good. It might be a regional thing, because if I buy it from like the farmer's market up here, it's always been like amazing. But sometimes in the store it's not great. There's a city in Oregon that has a variety of watermelon that your parents were both gaga over. Hermiston melons were their favorite kind. Yeah, I'm not cultured enough to know the different, like, types of watermelon. Oh, you're in Canada? Yeah, I'm not sure, like, what climate it typically grows in. I'm, like, halfway up the East Coast, so we have, like, a good range of all 4 seasons. And it's close enough that, like, we can get, like, colder climate food from up north and warmer stuff from down south. Like, we're close enough to, like, Georgia for peaches. Alright, I should be more than fine on lumber. We need 250 for the first house upgrade, and 500 for the second one. So, we're fine on the first one, and then I can finish up the other one later. Definitely doesn't grow there, it's always imported. Yeah, that can be hit or miss. Oh, I probably should have saved, because I'm not gonna reset and do that again if I get a storm. Okay, 140. That's not that bad. And then in fall, I can get up to 500. Only ate honeydew once and didn't like it at all? All your kids like it? Yeah, this is actually like, I've never talked about honeydew before. I guess because nobody likes it. But yeah, I'm a huge honeydew fan. So I'm kind of like shocked to find out that everyone hates it. Dislike cantaloupe more? See, I'm the opposite. I don't dislike cantaloupe, like I'll eat it. But I'm definitely a honeydew. Like, if honeydew is S tier, cantaloupe is like D. Like, it's good, but if I could pick between cantaloupe and like, and other fruits, I'm picking the other fruit. Like, lychees, pomegranates, honeydew, of course, mangoes. One fruit that I've never tried is jackfruit, and I've heard people say it's horrible. The only thing I know about it is that whenever I see it in the store, you can buy like this, like, massive thing of jackfruit for like $4, so it can't be that good. The bitterness in the end. Yeah, I don't think I've ever had a honeydew. I mean, I've had some, but like, most of the honeydew I get doesn't have any like aftertaste at all. It's very like sweet. Try jackfruit. Such a mess to take apart. Yeah, if I try it, it would only be like once and then never again. Like, I like pomegranates, but I hate, like, seeding pomegranates. I only buy them, like, seeded and stuff. Oh, breadfruit? That's another one I want to try. I didn't even know it was a real fruit when I first found it in, Magical Melody. Because in the game, it literally looks like bread, so I thought it was fake. I thought you were, like, literally growing bread on a tree. Friends loved it, and you didn't like it much. Yeah, I feel like that happens to me way too often. Like the honeydew situation now. Like, I'll absolutely love something, and then nobody else likes it. Or I'll hate something and everyone else loves it. Like onions. I hate onions. I've always hated onions. I can tolerate them, like they don't make me throw up. But if you take a bowl, or like a dish that has onions in it, and you remove onions, it's like twice as good. Oh, I hate onions. I'm fine with like red onions, and what do they call the onions that's like a big, almost like a leek? Like the green ones? I just hate the typical like white onions that you would like dice and put in food. Can eat it like other people eat apples? Oh man, I can never do that. I hate onion texture. That's what it is for me, SPL. It's not even the flavor, it's only the texture. So like, even if you like boil it into something and you can't taste it, I can still tell that there's onions in the food, and I just hate it. Can't cut raw onions without wearing safety goggles. Yeah, they're intense. I'm trying to think of like other food hot takes I have. Oh yeah, I eat kiwi with the shell. Same with mangoes. Yo, what's up, swimmer? Wait, what's the question marking for? Am I a cilantro lover? No, I hate cilantro. I'm not a cilantro lover. Oh yeah, that's actually how I found out that I'm not allergic to poison ivy, swimmer. I used to think it was something that affected everyone, but when I went to eat a mango skin in front of someone and they told me to stop, they started like freaking out, and told me that same thing, that it has like poison ivy in it, and then we looked it up and found out that some people are not allergic to it. So like I could go out and touch poison ivy and not have like a reaction. Can't cut onions at work. Yeah, that is one nice thing about hating onions, is I don't have to deal with that. Because I just like never cut onions, ever. Kiwi skin is great. Did it once because you had to and never went back. Same. I had no way of like cutting it, so I just bit the cap and bottom off, like the two end pieces, and then just ate the kiwi. And I was like, that's actually good. Like, I wouldn't eat kiwi skin on its own, but if you mix it like with the fruit, it's totally fine. Your mom is mega allergic to poison ivy, but you can eat mango peel. Yeah, I used to think it was like a guaranteed thing, but it's only like... I don't want to make up numbers. It was something like 60% of people are allergic to poison ivy. Which, like, I had no idea. I just found out like a couple years ago. Alright, I'm gonna lose time and drink more water. Normally I wouldn't need to because I hydrated like before the run, but being sick today, I need to stay hydrated. Knew someone that got poison ivy in their mouth. They were old enough to know better. I mean, hey, that's one way to find out. Okay, today's Thursday. I'm gonna not save starting tomorrow. Thank you, SBL, I appreciate it. It's just a head cold. Like I was traveling over the weekend. Or my weekend, which is like Monday through Wednesday. So I just picked up like stranger cooties and got sick. I haven't had any water today. Yeah, you gotta stay hydrated. I'm really bad about that though, myself. Like, if I don't force myself to drink like a liter of water 4 times a day, I'm going dehydrated. So it's pretty much like, I'll wake up and drink a liter, and then have lunch and drink a liter, and then have another liter before like dinner time, and then another before bed, like a couple hours beforehand. Wait a minute, did I? But yeah, today's Friday. We need the 25th to not be raining. Adulting like a pro, thank you, SBO. Trying to drink more water. It's surprisingly difficult, like... if I had a gallon of water, I wouldn't drink it all in a day, like a 1 gallon jug. I have to, like, separate it out into 1 liter at a time, and just, like, drink it like clockwork. Like, some people say, what, like, however many cups a day, or like 8-ounce cups. I can never do that. Tend to forget to drink water even when you're looking right at it. Same. Okay, please no rain. Awesome. So tomorrow we buy the feather. I hope I'm not behind. I hope we can get married in fall. I think we can. Because we don't have to actually have 2 kids, we just have to have our wife pregnant with our second child. I had to turn eating food and drinking water into a routine and you never have enough. Yeah, I feel that. It's weird because, like, when I was a kid, I always had an appetite. And then sometime after, I don't know, I was maybe like 17 or 18, I just never got, like, hungry. Like, I'll feel the negative effects of not eating. Like, I'll get a headache and be, like, low energy and stuff. But I don't feel, like, hunger. It's weird. Oh, that happens from ignoring it too much? Water your plants more than you water yourself. Once you started working out, the hunger came back fast. Yeah, it's weird, like, the more I work out, the less, like, hungry I am. So it's hard to, like, actually, like, hit calorie intake and stuff. Are my plants ready today? They might be. And this might be my last one. No, I think I need one more. I should have had like 33k, and the house is 5,000, so I'm gonna go to like 28. If you overeat, you will literally get nauseous and throw up. It's to never be that way. Doctor says your numbers are all good. Are all going in the right direction. Yeah, I guess as long as everything's, like, working out, that's not too bad. So yeah, one more harvest, provided I don't get a typhoon. And then after that, I think we are pretty much home set. We're gonna get married, get a house upgrade. Having to water in the rain is such a weird thing. Yeah, I wish they would have thought it through, because it is kind of annoying to, like, pick everything and then water it again, but it is what it is. Speaking of overeating, used to happen to you a lot during high school, to the point where you miss classes? Damn. Yeah, overeating is not fun. It's only happened to me a couple times. I'm trying to think of the last time it happened. I just ate like way too many cookies once when I was a kid. I was throwing up for like an hour. It probably wasn't an hour, but it felt like it. And yeah, I think we're looking good on pace. I should be done before the estimate. It's what, like 15 minutes of sleeping maybe? And then maybe 5 minutes of chopping stumps. We need happiness, we need animals, and then I think we're good after that. So yeah, that'll put me at right about enough money, I think. I mean, I haven't missed anything, so I don't know why I would need more. Oh god, I kind of have to sneeze. It's one of those, like, very subtle sneezes where it might happen, it might not. Oh no, SBL. Yeah, I've never had a long-haired dog, but I can definitely imagine them being tough to take care of. I almost just went back to bed without, proposing. That would have been bad. Okay, so Anne should be right outside of the, tool shop, ready to get married. Why should you have to propose? She should just know. True. And do I want to do I kind of want to do a glitch, but I don't have the, tools for it. Like, I would lose a tool. So if you hit the X button between proposing and the woman accepting, you can actually switch to a different tool and keep the feather. That allows you to marry like all 5 bachelorettes in one file and get like 16 out of 20 endings instead of 13. I can try to show it off here with the select button. I missed it. But see how I turned around? You could actually like switch your item and save the feather. Propose to her with your hoe. Call her a hoe. I should. Thank you, Dreamer. This is a very, loving marriage. Not at all transactional. Not at all to get the best ending and impress our family. That's one smile up in the corner. I missed it. Okay, I think I had like 100 something left. So I'll do a couple loops here. Oh, it's Sunday. That's alright. I'll do loops until nighttime, and then I can order it tomorrow and finish up. That way we actually have some music to listen to. Oh, look who's in the hot springs. Oh, she's kidding. I was gonna say, you know, joining the Champions Club there. Literally. Just got married and already going after the barmaid. Our man Jack here is a player. That's so funny. Liar? I'm not a liar. It's funny, so in this game, each of the bachelorettes... His last name is Ass. Yeah. So 4 of the bachelorettes actually lose affection points every time you come home after 6 p.m. But Eve there, our friend in the onsen, gains happiness, or affection when you come home late. So I definitely think the developers, like, did that on purpose. Like, Eve is canonically, like, not a fan of fidelity compared to the other women. Okay, it's getting late. I think I got like 180 today, roughly. So I should have around 300 when I get home. And then yeah, I can finish up tomorrow when I buy the house upgrade. Man, I always forget how much, or how little downtime there is in this game until I need water, and I just have, like, no time to drink it. Okay, 350, and we need 500, so I'll do, like, 3 more loops. Oh man, look at how many viewers we have on the stream. That's a funny combination of numbers right there. Oh, did it change? Damn, how unfortunate. Okay, this right here. We could pay money to save that rabbit. But I'm not going to. Basically, the hunter would come over and be like, hey, I killed it. You know what, should we save it? Do we save it? I think we'll save it. 1000G? I think I can spare that. So that actually does give us happiness. That is not like a waste of money. Wabbit season, yeah. Did I order the house upgrade? I think I did. Let me double check. I did not. Okay, I think I want to do one more loop. Is there a difference between bunnies and rabbits? I'm not sure. I always assumed like a bunny is like a baby rabbit or a young one. Oh, rabbits and hares, I see. See, I guess there's a term like bunny rabbit. Like that's one term to refer to the animal. So I guess they mean the same thing. Like kitty cat? Yeah. Alright, I think I should be fine on, lumber now. Called kits? Oh yeah, we got plenty. And your wife is not going to be happy that we're coming home late, but that's alright. We don't care about her happiness. It is not a metric for the best ending. Our happiness is, so we're going to be happy. Alright, so now we're gonna sleep a little bit. In winter... we are not gonna cheat on our wife. We are going to spend winter with her, or the starry night with her. On the 30th, we're gonna talk to the mayor. And after that, it's just waiting. Yeah, this run is a lot of sleeping, honestly. Like, more than I would like. That's why I prefer, like, Max Ranchmaster. Max Ranchmaster is, like, 10 additional hours of gameplay for the same amount of sleeping time. Can't ever get Story Night to work with Maria? How do you mean? Do you mean, like, not finding her? Or... Maria, there's your problem right there. It's funny that the wife will go to bed as soon as you do. Yeah, this is not a very, good marriage arrangement. Or maybe it's a great marriage arrangement. Maybe they're not even going to sleep right away. When you talk to her, the game freezes? Oh! I had that happen once. I think you're too far away from her. It's like the position you talk to her in. Hang on, let me see if I can find a clip of it. It was during my last, Max Wrenchmaster run. Crib is looking awfully empty. True, Atro. Soon, though. Okay, the 18th. We are a bit ahead of schedule, so... I'm gonna do the egg hunt again, to kind of, like, break up the monotony. And show off the, turtle figurine. It takes time to grow a baby. No, I think women are stalling. They could do it, like, in 6 weeks if they wanted to. The whole 9-month thing is, like, just farming maternity leave. Tried save stating and it never worked. That is so weird. Yeah, I've had it happen once. But most of the time it works, like, totally fine for me. So I'm not sure. Wow, am I wrong, SBL? Okay, pink is by the church. That one's empty. What, maternity leave? True. Okay, blue by the church. That one's empty. God, I need to cough again, but I can't lean away. Gameplay's too intense. That's empty too. It's gotta be this one. Oh, I threw it. Alright, that's okay. This one, I think that was by the church. Where was this one? The light blue? There we go. And pink. I have no idea. What the hell? I might lose this. Where's the pink one? Up left? No, it's here. Oh yeah, this is a banger for sure. And we definitely won. The winner is A. I can't believe I forgot to name myself. I was in too much of a hurry. Hello, wife. Puff, puff, don't speak to me, please. She found out. We let her out the house one time and she talked with Eve. Learned our secret. And yeah, on the nightstand now is the beautiful turtle figurine. Her and Nina are smoking some flower. I mean, that sounds like a fun day. Going on an egg hunt. A little stoned. So how's everyone's weekend going? I hope you all had a good Valentine's Day. You're working, you're tired. I feel that. I had to work yesterday, because, they never approved my PTO. I've only been at this job for 10 months, and I'm planning on leaving, like, as soon as my PTO maxes out, I'm out. Like, I'm not losing that money. But yeah, it's rough. Like, if we did go through with the in-person marathon, which I wish we did, it just unfortunately didn't work out. I literally would have had to, like, either fight for PTO or quit. So it kind of worked out in a way that we didn't do it in person this year. Spent yesterday listening to HMV10 while playing Star Sand Island. Nice. Worked out for you too, it sucks, but yeah, it's like, I want to do it. And yeah, we'll have a meetup at some point. We'll definitely have, like, even if it's not an in-person marathon, we could all meet up at, like, a convention or something. It's tough because, like, the average HMSR member is, like, around 30 with, like, a career. So we just cannot make any, like, meetups and stuff work. Life keeps getting in the way. Like, if things had popped off, like, 10 years ago, like, if HMSR was at the point it's at now, like, 10 years ago, it would have been a lot easier. But we waited too long. Learning a lot for your exam on March 19th. It looks like a campfire smoking above it. Nice. I definitely do not miss, studying for exams. For me, the problem was always that, like, I would study specifically for an exam and then forget everything. I would rather get tested, like, once after I've learned everything, rather than studying specifically to pass an exam and then forgetting it all a week later. Like, it's just so inefficient. Little brother's birthday was yesterday? Nice. Alright, so coming up soon is gonna be Starry Night. We have to go to the spa, because if we don't go to the spa, our wife is not gonna be happy. Also, are you pregnant finally? Hell yeah. Took long enough. Also, I like how she calls the baby an it. I wonder if it will be a boy or a girl. I love that gif. Alright, headed to the spa. Hey, it's our wife, and not our, associate Eve. Can't be doing the laundry. Oh no, it's called cat laundry. What other gifts do we have on here? Oh, we got all photos. Yeah, if you're not around later tonight for demos, all photos run, you can watch it right here in chat. In GIF format. My favorite part about that GIF is you can see like 5 frames of the bathroom spam. Everything else is a blur, and then you can like distinctly see when you pause for the happiness spam at the end. Okay, the 30th. Very important. I cannot miss this. I'm double checking again because I can't remember if I slept twice. Okay, winter 30. We're gonna talk to the mayor. My notes say 100 times, we're gonna talk a bit more than that. Because the only thing that makes us happier than getting married and having like a wife and a family is just talking with the mayor for 10 minutes. Also, yeah, New Year's Festival tomorrow. Prepare for the Starry Night theme. So yeah, every time we talk to the mayor here, we get 5 happiness, and we need 900 for the best ending. Okay, that's 100. I'm gonna do a couple more. Okay, that was more than enough. But that should be fine. Looks like the year is coming to a close. We'll see. I don't know if I trust it, but... yeah, now we are legitimately just waiting for our wife to give birth. And then get pregnant again. and then start an HGTV show about her life on the farm. The real strats. Honestly, I would love to see a TV show like based on Harvest Moon. Or even like a movie. I don't even care if it's a good movie, I just want like Natsume or Marvelous to make a Harvest Moon movie. Just like the plot of all photos. You know, add some suspense in, like running out during a typhoon to save the chickens. I know it'll never happen, but it's my dream for one day. It's like that fake Harvest Moon trailer from a few years ago. Same. What is that, from like, I think they're called Gritty Reboots? I've probably watched it like 100 times, just wishing we had a real movie. Careful what you wish for. True, I feel like they would probably completely bomb it. Chris Pratt to play Jack. Yeah, what would y'all's fan cast be for the Harvest Moon movie? I want to see The Rock as Mayor Felix from Grand Bazaar. Peter Dinklage is the Harvest Sprites. Just like beard and everything. He wouldn't even have to look like them, he would just be like normal guy dressed in normal clothes. Playing like all of the Harvest Sprites together at once. Harvest Moon, my grandpa died, so I'm building a harem on this level 0 farm. Steve Buscemi's the mayor. Man, Natsume really needs to get on that. Obviously, they're not gonna have, like, A-list actors, but I feel like they can make something decent. Or even if it's not decent, it would be funny. Like, before Mayakawa retires, he should just sink, like, the entire Natsume budget into, the Harvest Moon movie. So yeah, we are not gonna stay with our wife through the childbirth. Because we're a man, and men, you know, work on the farm. Is there really a Sakura anime? Farm isn't gonna farm itself? Exactly. What actress can play the Harvest Goddess? That's a good question. Alright, and yeah, I don't think we have to actually wait at all, but I did want to clear those stumps. Oh, I'm stuck. Oh god. Okay, we're good. Okay, what are we gonna name our one child? I have a great idea. If ever there is a toddler, there's only one thing to name it. Oh, I spelled it wrong. Whoops. Oh no, we can do that, I guess, so that's fine. Our own personal toddler of the community. Almost typoed there. But we brought it back. They reused Cate Blanchett scenes from Lord of the Rings with a dubbed voice. Doesn't name it Nico. Hey, Nico's our dog here. Is there a way? I thought there was a way I could see. Maybe it's here? Yeah, Nico and Retro. We do have a cow coming up that has to be named. And yeah, this run does have a lot of sleeping. It's like way more than I remember. Man, who would play Maria? I'm trying to think of, like, an actress with, like, crazy eyes. Because we all know Maria's crazy. There's some, like, I can picture them in my head, but I don't remember their names. That would make, good Marias. I'm dying, I've been poisoned. I have the new strain of bird flu that's gonna lock us all down this year. Yeah, we're going into another lockdown. I hate to break it. Patient Zero, that's what the plan said. You know, I didn't agree, but I didn't have a say. They were like, just take the money and go with it. Your life wouldn't change much, same. I would not mind another lockdown, because I could actually, like, enjoy driving on the road without a ton of traffic. Exactly, Heinz. crazy how HMSR surged in 2020 and 2021. Yeah, honestly, if we had like a microdose of the lockdown, like 1 year, from like now until February 2027, I'd be totally okay with that. Like, we'll have a lockdown to build up the community right up until the in-person marathon for next year, and then that can be like our final, like, sending off. Jesus. I've ran out of water, so now I'm officially on my last leg. I'm gonna get Mad Taz set up here, and then... Okay, yeah. Kids crawling. Now we have to buy a cow and a chicken. I'm gonna buy the chicken, or the cow first, I mean, because it's less, mortal. Okay, yeah, I've got money. I was just making sure I didn't, like, overspend at all. Okay, buy a cow. I have no idea what to name it. I could name it HMV10 because I didn't name myself that like I wanted to. I also don't want to be like calling somebody a cow. Like throwing shade. Unlike Nico. Nico would absolutely do that. Yeah, this cow's a trooper, he'll be alright. So the wife should be immediately pregnant. Because we work quick. Don't look into like the biology of that. You know she gave birth like... not too long ago. Yep, she's pregnant. Why not? Oh, you know what I realized? Yeah, we can sleep. I was gonna say... I forgot about, like, waiting until the end of the month to buy, like, the animals and stuff, but I think they should be fine. Because, yeah, we have to either use the cheat code, which I don't want to do, or sleep like 9 days. Also, technically, you could have, like, all 12 chickens in the house, and 2 kids, and your wife, and your dog. I haven't tried doing that. I don't know if it would lag. But it is technically possible. Alright, couple more days here, and then we're gonna wait for the, That sounds like the Middle Ages. Yeah, it's definitely a little, scuffed. Not sanitary at all. Okay, 2 more days. And again, the requirements are to be married with 2 kids, or to have your wife pregnant with your second child. Hug your dog 100 times, have 1 chicken, 1 cow, have over 900 happiness, have all 10 power berries, have 10,000 G on hand, and I think I covered everything. And yeah, the ending we're looking for is going to have, like our wife and kids and family outside the house. I do want to finish an actual, like, max endings run at some point, because you can get 16 of them using the, multiple wives glitch. And I think that runs, like, 5-6 hours, something like that. You have pet ducks in this last snowstorm. Brought them inside the house and it was stinky. Can't imagine how bad two babies, chickens, and a dog would smell. Yeah, it would be horrible. Especially with no, like, air conditioning. Because, this is back in, like, the 60s or whatever? Maybe 70s? Did they have air conditioning back then in America? They might have. How's the run? It is currently, it's technically over, but we're waiting to verify we actually got the best ending. It'll be the last one we see before the credits. And if not, nothing I can do about that, but I don't think that I missed anything. If I did, it was something small. Oh yeah, banger flute. Still have the Hunter emote for Nico. Man, speaking of Nico, this guy literally said he would be here, and then did not show up. Look at this, second to last message. I would absolutely show up early to Desert's run. And he is not here. He didn't show up until like late afternoon? Imagine. Okay, it should be the final cutscene after this one, if we got it. There we go. So that is the best ending, also known as the happy family ending, depending on who you ask. I just realized how weird the mother sprite is, and the father. Yo, does anyone else think the father looks like Demo? Suddenly the baby came out? See, that's what I was saying earlier, they don't need 9 months. They can just pop it out whenever they're ready. Thank you for the GG. Father looks like Griffin from A Wonderful Life. Yeah, I can see it.